Hi everyone, Tommy Guns here, bringing you another quick whiskey review. Today we have the Glengrant Majors Reserve Single Malt Speyside Whiskey. I had the opportunity of finding this particular whiskey at a duty-free store. Since I'm located in San Diego, I have the privilege of going down to Otay Mesa or San Ysidro, finding what they usually have is duty-free or duty-free goods or tax-free goods coming from other countries, such as since we're at the border, particularly Mexico. I haven't seen this bottle at all at any other particular store, especially not the big box stores or any specialty websites such as Bevmo. So this caught my eye. The reason why it caught my eye is because I was comparing prices to your mainstream whiskeys from Diageo, such as Johnny Walker. For example, I was comparing prices and I saw this next to Johnny Walker Red Label. Now, to put this in perspective, it's 19 Mexican pesos to $1. The Johnny Walker Red was priced at 280 pesos. This was priced at 300 pesos. So my curiosity just led me towards this, which equaled out to an equivalent of $15. That's an amazing exchange rate, especially a Speyside non-blended. So it provided me a great opportunity to try this. So let's get into this. So according to the box in the background, this was distilled via the high process, meaning they're using taller copper pots and the distilling technique of the purification and distillery going through the top, curving down and into the main batch, compared to a much lower style, which would, if I'm correct, make it much more peaty or smoked, similar to Glenmorangie Distillery, the Glenmorangie method. I've had Glenmorangie before. It's nothing. It's inexpensive. Usually, I find it at Costco, and it's a great daily dram. But nothing to write home about. Since this reminds me of that. Without further ado, let's go. Let's focus on this. Now, right from the get-go, they have no. It has no age statement. It just describes Major's Reserve. And according to the box in the back, they're stating that we're going to get a bouquet of apple and vanilla. So let's get into this, see if it's worth it. Now, as you can see, no cork. I don't know if that's a specific border country regulation. However, this is, I believe, normal for a lot of Japanese whiskeys dealing with practicality and ease of use. It just makes common sense and it just makes the logical sense of not having a cork, risking of storage, shipping, and then of course, as I said, practicality thanks to the Japanese. So you'll find much higher end whiskeys from the Japanese or other countries using non-corks. Usually, a lot of people say that gives off a cheap feel or a cheap buy, but I see it as a perspective from practicality. But what matters is in the bottle. So let's take a dram. So right away, you do get a hint of vanilla, but much more of the alcohol smell or much more of the ABV content. Yeah, like on the nose, aroma wise, um, I'm not smelling anything particularly special. You have to remember this is $16. So and priced higher at Johnny Walker Red Label. So it's very interesting to see that it's not offering anything, nothing particular, no peat, no smoke, nothing floral. Um, the the distinct notes I can make similar would be Glenmorangie or a tad a very young whiskey. So with this having no age statement, leads me to believe that this is definitely either at 10 years or possibly even lower. But let's give it a dram. Cheers. Okay, so first dram, nice and smooth, a little bit afterburn as it travels down. Um, Nothing lingering. Overall smooth, but nothing special. Nothing floral, nothing apple, nothing offering on the palate. Uh, for perspective, Glenfiddich, the regular green bottle, you can definitely taste a tad sweetness in there, pear, apple. This one, I can't derive it. I can't derive anything with this so far. Let's take a second dram. Okay, so on the second dram, as I said, smooth, but now it's hitting more of the I want to say uh, definitely apple, but a very bitter apple. Um, a very bitter apple, a bitter pear. No sweetness at all. Just very bitter. Let's have a third final dram to see if any complexities come out or any changes whatsoever, and make a final review. Hmm. So after the third dram, you do get the hint of bitter pear or bitter apple. No sweetness at all. Again, smooth. In the end, I would say for $16 and for a daily dram, such as you just want to have a nightcap or drinking something every day to avoid your nicer stock, or just offer a friend or buddies over. Yeah, this wouldn't break the bank. $16 is unheard of anywhere. I mean, to get a smooth whiskey, I don't. Unfortunately, with no age statement and only the claim by being from Speyside, this all could be marketing. I haven't seen much of this brand. I haven't seen any other store carry it. I'm going to do more research into this brand. Hopefully, they have other derivatives or variations. Again, this was the Glengrant Major Reserve. I give it a very bland, I would say 75. At 75. Very average. Something that you don't want to, want to avoid your good stock. Something to just drink. Something to have a nightcap. Again, nothing stands out. Nothing special. But $16, anything less than $20, hey, uh, you get two whiskey shots or even a nice glass at a bar. That's running you at $12. So to get a whole bottle of this, uh, duty free, at the border there, I say why not? You know, it's something to try, but nothing to marvel at in your stock or in your collection. I would pour this into a nice decanter. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Please provide feedback or any comments of any recommendations. I appreciate them and welcome them. Please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching again. Catch you guys on the next one.